What's up guys? Welcome to this quick but effective abdominal workout. It's not going to take long. There's only 4 exercises. We're going to go for 3 rounds and we're going to target the upper abs, lower abs, obliques at the side here, as well as the core as a whole. Great little workout to do if you fancy just a quick ab blitz, or you can just add this on to the end of your regular routine. So I'm going to go through the exercises with you. I'm going to provide regressions should you need them, and then we're going to get into it, okay? So exercise number 1 is the the single leg V sit-up. So targeting the upper and the lower abs here. Start, line yourself down, make the most of it. Plant one foot. So we're going to keep this leg bent, foot on the floor. We're going to extend the other leg out. Don't put it on the floor just yet. Then from here, you're going to take the arms overhead. Now, I want you to really try and get a nice lower back drive, okay? Because that's going to switch on the abdominals. We don't want the back arching, so you can fit a hand underneath. So really drive the lower back, engage the abs. Then from there, we're going to crunch up, reach for the foot as much as you can, and then come back down. Keeping that control, not too slow, not too quick. Okay, we want to keep that tension, but we don't want to be here all day, of course. So keep that control, maintaining that lower back drive. We're going to go for 10 reps before changing side. Now to regress that, the first thing you can do is just bend the leg. Okay, so instead of having the leg straight, keep the arms where they are, but then from here, crunch like so. And just taking the heel to the floor with the leg bent at 90 degrees. You're still reaching for your foot. Okay, so still getting that big squeeze on the abdominals at the top, but just with a bent knee. Just makes the exercise a little bit easier. To regress it further, you can just bring the hands in as well. So instead of having the hands overhead, keep the knee bent, hands, fingers just on the head here, and then from there just kind of crunching up. But this time almost imagining you're taking your forehead to your knee. So really squeezing the abdominals. Imagine you're just shortening the space between all the abdominals here and crunching them together as much as you can at the top. All right, so 10 repetitions there on each side. Second exercise is going to be a Russian twist. So there's some rotation involved now. So that's going to target the obliques at the side of the abs here, but the upper and the lower abs are going to be working as well. Now, the kind of full version is sitting yourself on your bum, bringing the feet off the floor, keeping the abs crunched so you've got that slight lean back so those abs are working. And then from here, clasping the hands out in front, rotate round to one side. As you do so, you extend the opposite leg. All right, so as I rotate to the right, I extend the left leg, bring it in, rotate left, extend the right leg, and bring it in. Again, element of control, not too slow, but not too quick. We want to make sure that the abs are doing the work. Little pointer here, keep the arms locked out and follow your hands. So keep your eyes here and imagine your chest here, your sternum is always in line with your hands. Because a lot of people tend to just move their arms. Okay, so the abs aren't working as effectively as they could do. A regression there is just to keep the feet on the floor. So still lean back, still get that tension in the abdominals, and then from here, we're just rotating either side, keeping those feet on the floor. Little regression, but still very, very effective. Now, the third exercise, focusing on the obliques again. This is quite a toughie but a goodie. Now what you're going to do is come up into a side plank. So these are side plank raises. All right, so get your feet so that the top leg is back, hand directly under the shoulder with a straight arm. Now from here, trying to keep your body as parallel to the wall, if you like, as possible. So don't be like this, don't be like this. Keep yourself nice and flat. You're going to drop the hip to the floor as low as you can, and then push nice and high. Really squeezing those oblique muscles here. Come down as low as you can, squeeze up the top, okay? Little pointer, when you're at the top of the movement there, tuck your pelvis under. So when you're here, tuck your pelvis, squeeze the glutes, so you're supporting that lower back. So 10 repetitions there, change side, 10 reps on the other side. Regression, number 1, come down onto the elbow. Here and up, here and up. So the main thing you're doing here is you're reducing the range of movement, just making it a little bit easier. But those obliques are still working, trust me. To regress it further, you could just bend the legs, like so, have them bent at about 90 degrees, and then from here, same thing, down, push up, down, push up as high as you can. So again, those obliques are still working, guys. Absolutely nothing wrong with regressing an exercise a little bit. Now the fourth exercise, before we get into the proper working sets, is a knee to opposite elbow. So upper, lower abs, obliques, but the core's going to be working here as well. So I'll show you side on, I'll show you front on so you know what I mean. From here, get into a nice strong starting position, which is a high plank, okay? So tuck the pelvis under, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs. So we're here, we're nice and strong, arms are nice and straight. From here, you're going to take the right knee to the left arm and back, left knee to the right arm and back. Again, element of control. What I don't want you doing is just shooting the knee forward, because your abs aren't going to be working, your hip flexors are going to be doing too much work, and we're not going to get the most out of this. Plus, you increase your risk of injury, which we don't want. So, front on, just so you can get an idea. This position, hands about chest width apart, and then from there, rotating across the body to the other side, keeping the arms nice and straight. Really simple regression on this one, guys. Instead of coming to the arm, you might just bring the knee underneath the chest, squeezing the abs, lightly tapping the foot on the floor, like so. Everything we do is 10 reps. So 10 reps on each side, that will be, all right? So I suppose you could say essentially it's 20 repetitions total. But whatever way you look at it, we're getting the job done, right? So there it is, guys, 4 exercises, 10 reps on each. We'll go through one round, rest very, very briefly, and then we'll go again. So exercise number 1, guys, it's the single leg V sit-up. Any version that you prefer based on your ability level. So from here, we're going to drive the lower back, arms out, leg out, and from here we go 10 reps, guys. 1, 2, 3, big squeeze at the top, 4, so try and stay with me, guys, 5, don't mind you being a little bit slower, but you're not allowed to be quicker, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, change side, guys, keep that lower back drive. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, regression number 1 is bend the leg. 5, 6. Regression number 2 is take the fingers to the head. 7. Trying to bring the knee and the forehead together. 8, 9, last one, guys, 10. Good. Now, if you were doing that properly, you should have felt that already. You know, still manageable, but you really should have felt those abs working. I certainly could. So now into the Russian twists. From here, guys, feet off the floor, crunch the abs, arms out in front, rotate to the right, extend the left leg. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Really rotate from the midsection, guys. 4, 4, 5, 5. Halfway, and I'll show you the regression now. Keep going with that if you're happy to. So just feet on the floor. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. 2 more, guys, trying to rotate as much as you can. 9, 9, 10, 10. Nice one. Right, guys, we're now going to some side plank raises, so targeting those obliques again. So onto your side, top leg back, get a nice split stance so you're nice and stable, arm nice and straight, drop the hips down to the floor, squeeze up, 1, 2, 3, 4, so getting as low as you can guys, 5, keeping the chest parallel to the wall, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Again, if you're going a lot quicker than me, you need to slow down, okay? Okay, onto the other side guys, so left arm now, right leg back, drop the hips down, push up, 2, 3. Remember regression number 1 guys, come down onto the elbow, 4, 5, regression number 2, bend the legs, 6, 7, 8, 9, really squeezing up at the top there, 10, good stuff. Knee to opposite elbow, and that's round 1 done. Get a nice strong starting position, high plank, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, abs nice and tight, right leg to left arm, 1, left leg to right arm, 1, 2, really crunching the abs at the top, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Not letting those hips drop guys, stay nice and strong in the midsection, we're halfway, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Remember regression is just coming underneath, 9, 9, big squeeze, 10, 10. Round 1 done. So what's nice about that circuit is we've kind of hit every area, you know, upper and lower abs, obliques with a rotation, and obliques with a nice kind of big squeeze at the top on the side plank raises there. And of course, on those knee to elbows, even though you're crunching your lower and your upper abs, you're maintaining a fixed position as well. So it's a variation of a plank. So your core as a whole is working. So nice little combo. I use the word nice loosely because it is still very, very challenging. So that's round 1 guys. We're going to go for 2 more. Let your abs have a little bit of a recovery. And we go again. Round number 2, single V sit up from here. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging now because we're a little bit tired. Drive the lower back, crunch the abs up, keep one leg planted and crunch. Drive that lower back guys, keep that tension on the abdominals, so not letting that lower back lift off the floor. 4, 5, halfway guys, keep the control. 6, big squeeze at the top, really crunch at the top like you mean it. 7, 8, trying to reach as high up the leg as you can. 9, 10, good stuff. Change side, 3, 2, 1. Drive the lower back, let's go. 1, 2. Remember regression, you can just bend that leg. 3, still reaching for the foot. 4, 5, regress it further, hands to the head. 6, now trying to take the knee to the forehead. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff guys. Russian twists. So on your bum, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, big rotation guys. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, really extend that leg. 5, 5, progression, remember guys, feet on the floor, let's keep going. 6, so still crunching the abs. 6, Still getting that big rotation. 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Last one, guys. 10, 10. Whew. Yeah, feel that one. Okay, side plank raises. Staying with the obliques. Going to go right arm down first. So if we're on the right side, remember the top leg is back. Tuck the pelvis, abs nice and tight, squeeze the glutes. And let's go. Drop the hip down to the floor, push up. Big squeeze at the top, guys, yeah? 4. So get as low as you can. 5. So your arm's going to be working here as well. 6, 7, 8. 2 more, guys. 9, 10. Good, let's change sides. This is where I'll remind you the regression should you need them. So left thumb down, right leg back, so top leg back. Drop the hips. Let's go. Number 1, 2. Keep going, guys. Regression number 1 is elbow down. 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Regression number 2. Bend the legs. 6, 7. So still really squeezing up at the top. 8, 9, 10. Nice one. Knee to opposite elbow, and then that's round 2 done. High plank in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right knee to left arm and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. If you've got a knee to opposite elbow, 6, try not to put that foot on the floor. 7. Remember regression though, light touch. 8, 9, last one. Still crunching those abs. 10. Oh, it's getting spicy. Good work, guys. That's 2 rounds. We're going to go for 1 more. Unless, of course, you want to do 4, but you're on your own if you do. But the main thing here, guys, is just to stay in control of the movement. Big mistake is people do ab exercises too quickly and they wonder why they don't see any development here. You know, the abs are just like every other muscle in the body, is that they need to be stimulated. You know, you don't go do curls really, really quickly. You know, you don't do bench press really, really quickly. You keep it slow and controlled, make the muscles work. But abs, people just want to get it over and done with as quick as possible. So that's why today we're keeping it controlled. As I say, don't mind you being a bit slower than me, that's good. It means you've got even more time under tension, but I don't want you way, way ahead of me, okay? So try your very best to slow it down, stay in time with me. If you need to regress it, that's absolutely fine if it means slowing the movement down and being in more control, because you can always progress it as you advance, okay? So let's do this, guys. Third and final round. Single leg V sit up. From here, arms out, leg out, drive the lower back, and from here, crunch up, big, big squeeze at the top. 2, 3, 4, really squeeze at the top, guys. 5, so really crunching it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Straighten to the other side, drive that lower back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going, guys. Drive the lower back. Keep the tension on the abs. 5, 6, 7. Hope no one's finished the set yet. 8. 9. 10. Good stuff. Right guys, Russian twists. On the bum, from here, leaning back to keep the tension on the abs. Feet off, arms out in front. Let's go. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Remember regression, guys. Feet down, keep going. 6. 6. My least favourite one, this one. 7, because I'm not good at it. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. All the reason to do it more often, right? Right, side plank raises, guys. So on the right arm, left leg back, chest parallel to the wall, and let's go. Hip to the floor, hip to the sky. Hip to the floor, hip to the sky. Keep it controlled, guys. 3. 4. Resist that urge to twist. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Big squeeze. Good. Change side, guys. Left arm down. Right leg back. Tuck the pelvis. Squeeze the glutes. And let's go. Hip to the floor. Push up high. Hip to the floor. Push up high. So you always want to feel a stretch down the side when you're at the bottom there. 3. 4. Progression 1 onto the elbow. 5. 6. Still pushing high as you can. 7. Progression 2. Bend the knees. 8. 9. 10. Good stuff. Last exercise, guys. Knee to opposite elbow. 10 on each. Then we're done. Finito. High plank. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Really try your best to make contact with the arm. Yes, so really crunch and rotate the body, which means also don't have the hands too far away because you'll never get there. Yeah, so keep them right underneath you. 3, 3. 5, halfway. Big squeeze at the top. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. I'm shaking. 10, 10. Voila. There it is, guys. 4 exercises, 10 on each, 3 rounds. Now, if you've got a bit more in you, feel free to do a 4th, but 3 should be plenty. If you're keeping it nice and controlled, keeping the tension on the abdominals, then they should be working nicely. But as I say, abs and core is not my strongest point. So you might think, that was a breeze. I'm gonna do another 4. I'm gonna do another round. I'm gonna go for 4. If so, all the best. Nice one, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one.